Hello YouTube, how's it going? Gotta make another video, not for you, but for me, because I do this to keep track of my progress. And whoever is interested, you can share, you can be with me on my journey, and I hope you're trying the same as well to get rid of your bad habits and to become a better man, better father, better husband, become more wealthy, more healthy, and to become stronger, become the best version of yourself. And I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, thanks for commenting. Anything that you do on my channel helps the channel grow. Even if you don't like my content, I understand it in a way. I understand you, because how would you dislike the content of someone who's trying to make himself better, make his viewers better, make the world a better place? How can you dislike that? I don't understand in a way, but I understand that there are haters out there. They just hate for no reason because they actually hate themselves and they are too weak-minded to overcome the challenges of life, and so they don't know better than to hate on more successful people and on more dedicated people, on more motivated people. I understand that. So to everybody who does not like my content, thanks for watching, thanks for clicking. Please consider subscribing even, because I'm giving away 1 ounce of silver for free, which is I think a financially stupid decision of myself, because for only 100 subscribers I would never get money from YouTube with 100 subscribers, but still I'm giving money away, you know. And 1 ounce of silver, in case you didn't know, it trades for almost $100 now. But I gotta say that there's 2 separate markets right now. There's the Chinese market and the Western American European market, and they trade silver for 2 different prices. So at the Shanghai exchange, silver is much more expensive because they don't trade paper contracts there. But if you see look at the core prices in the European markets and the American markets, they get their spot price from the COMEX, and they trade a lot of silver contracts. They trade over 300 times the amount of physical silver in the form of paper contracts. So there are 2 different prices now, and that should give you that should make you realize that the system is really out of control now, and we are facing something big here. And I think that silver and gold are God's money, and you should have it. And if you don't, you should get it as long as it's still available. And if you don't know how to get it, yeah, just click subscribe and like my videos, comment, and as soon as I hit 100 followers, I am giving away 1 ounce of silver and I ship it to your doorstep. So to all the haters out there and to everybody who actually likes my videos, my content, just do these tiny steps, just a few clicks to make $100. It's never been so easy. So yeah, that was that. So, and speaking about my journey of quitting my bad habits, I'm now on day 4 without smoking, and it becomes easier and easier, of course. And I'm changing my bad habits to good ones. I'm making 100 push-ups a day. I'm not picking up the phone directly when I wake up. I don't smoke, don't masturbate, don't drink. I just try to stay healthy, try to be more sharp, try to become stronger physically, mentally, and so should you, because this world is changing and you should be fit. You should, even if you have a family, especially when you have a family, if you have children, you want to be a good example for them, and you want your wife to respect you, and a wife is not gonna respect a weak man. If you're weak, if you're suffering from addiction and you cannot overcome it, your wife will lose respect for you, and she will eventually cheat on you or file divorce, and you will lose everything. You will lose your wife, your children, your everything. I've seen this thousands of times, you know, and I'm coming from a family that's like that. And my father, he was too weak in a sense. So my wife, my mother, she decided to file divorce, and I only had a mother when I was growing up. So I didn't have a father to teach me how to be a man. And I know there are many families out there right now like this, fatherless families, and it's all by design. Like the system actually wants that, to have everybody separated from each other. So because if you're separated from your family and your father and God, and you become an individual that's all by himself, the system can rule over you much more easily. So try to build something strong here, like on a strong foundation, and this foundation is God. So, and then the father needs to be strong and dedicated and have a strong mind, strong will, and just live by that. And then your wife will actually follow you, and she will, how do I say, be submissive in a way. But not what you think. She has all the rights that she had before, but she just decided that it's better for her and her family and for me and for all of us if she lets me be the captain of the ship, because there's not two people can be the captain of the ship. You know, you cannot go in two different directions. Like you gotta be the captain, and your family is your crew, and they have to be submissive and obedient to you. Yeah. It's not done by force. I'm not forcing anybody. It's all deliberate. Like my wife and my children, they deliberately decide to follow me because they respect me for what I do. And yeah, you should do the same if you're a young father and you're struggling. Just try to avoid the things that are harmful to you and to your family and to the ones around you. Just whatever it is, think about whether it is fruitful or it is harmful. And if it's harmful, just stay away from it. And even if it means not going out anymore, not meeting your friends anymore, not meeting your family anymore, or anything like that. If it's harmful and the temptations are too big, then just stay away. Like, isolate yourself. I've been doing that big time. I don't have any friends from earlier in my life, from my early 20s. I cut them out of my life like a surgeon. And all for the better, all to become better, because there were these friendships, these so-called friendships, they were not friendships. Like, this was just consuming together. It was all about consuming together, either alcohol or video games or just wasting time and gossiping, and it was basically a waste of time. So a lot of years in my life I wasted, but I learned from that. So it was not really a waste. But if you're young, you could learn from my mistakes that I made. So and turn around from this destructive lifestyle before you're turning 41 years old. You know, so. Well, I did turn away from that earlier, but now I'm again starting to make videos. I did do some videos in the past on YouTube, but I eventually got flagged and banned and shadow banned because of the content that I was creating. It was too truthful. If you speak too much truth on YouTube, you'll be kicked off. That's just a fact. So, but if you lead people into destruction, you'll have 100 million followers. So then that's part of this sick world we're living in. Destructive content is being pushed by the algorithms, and if someone like me is actually trying to help you and help myself, help my family, help humanity, I'm not gonna have 100 million followers, never. But let's push this to 1 million. What do you think, huh? Because why not? Like, push some good content. And because I have some bigger ideas than just talking to this phone in my car. I want to build some communities, because we have to. You want to change the system, you got to do it yourself. There's nobody coming for you. You know, we are all becoming more and more dependent on the structure, and nobody's producing anything anymore. We're all consumers. We're all gonna have a digital ID very soon, and only digital fake money will be allowed, and it's gonna be a hell world very soon if we don't make something. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on day 5. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're trying to get better yourself and trying to make it through the hard times. You can do it. We can do it. People have gone through much worse things than just smoke. Stop smoking. It's nothing. Okay? Let's get it. Peace.